Welcome to Knockin Chu Out. Live once again from my bathroom because I did my hair extremely late today, so I'm not leaving until I'm done. But I have my laptop right on the toilet. I have my laptop right on the toilet so I can watch wrestling here. Oh, let's hope my chat works this time because I haven't worked that out really. I reported to YouTube about the glitchy chat, but I have yet to find out if it actually is fine. So just spam me with stuff so I can be sure. If not, I have to do the same thing I did last time and look on my private YouTube account and just watch comments through there. Hey. Hi there. One sec. Somebody needs to change the volume on this server because it is super low. But anyway, I won't complain about it too much. Oh, I have to pick up a Uber delivery, so just wait another second. Thank you. I'm almost done right here. I just need to do at the back. And they're not showing nothing. They're just showing a recap. I already know what happened. Okay, it's all good. Where's the hair archer? What is he trim? What is he trimming exactly? One second. A breakaway car, they're attacking Jacob Fatu. Because the cars that they attack them in are never their cars for real, and that could be a real cut. That could be a real cut, but you could tell it's a little bit. You could tell it's a little bit razor bladey. Damn, this is low. Thank you to say welcome to the Pikay crew, but I could have sworn you were already subscribed. Oh well. Thanks for subscribing anyway. You visit so many times I already thought you were subscribed.
What the hell is wrong with you? What is your issue, Drew McIntyre? I swear to God, you're the most self-sabotaging person I've ever known in this business. Every opportunity happens to you, and you still act like a maniac. You wanted to be champion. You didn't want to defend the championship. Now you want to take him, and by the way, he wants you to be very sure of that. And now I put you in a match, and now you can't keep your hands off each other. You talk about being on the way to WrestleMania. The only place you're on your way to is unemployment. I dare you. I dare you, Frank. I tried to quit. I tried to quit, but you love that. Everybody would love that, wouldn't they? No, Jacob would love that. You would love it. I got a better idea. Think I'm acting like a child, by the way. I know you've got a child. Donovan should be ashamed of such a corporate stooge for a father.
He loves talking about people's kids and wives. Pretty weird. Happy Friday. It's all good. I am kind of cured from my cold. I mean, I'm still a little phlegmy, but everything else is a-okay. Okay, now they're raising the volume. They finally raised the volume. Because I had the volume all the way up on my laptop, and now they're finally putting the volume up on their server. It's still not that loud enough, but it's loud enough for my laptop, and that's all I care about. He's wearing new Jordan Chicago 13 day night. Oh, Jacob Fatu. I always call those Jordans the Shadow Jordans because they look like Shadow the Hedgehog shoes. That's why. The chat seems to be working just fine, but just let me double check on my private YouTube. Yep, it's A-okay. So, yep, it's all fixed. I can tell YouTube to get off my ass now. Shadow the Hedgehog, you mean Tails? No. Tails only has white. Tails only has white shoes. Shadow has red at the bottom of his shoes and a little bit of gold on the, the flat part. How that's funny. My uncle clowns me because I wear Jordans. He calls them spaceman boots splash through the table. Well, they're not that big unless like your feet are super huge. So now those red shoes that Seth Rollins had that one time, those are comedically big. But honestly, I would love a pair of those, except not in red, just white, because in decor fashion, that would be such a key accessory. Since when are shoes a decoration in decor fashion? You're looking over like you have a plushie readily available. No, my laptop is just on the toilet seat, so I'm just turning around to look at it. I got home super late because I had to kind of get home early because my brother actually has a new job and he started orientation today, so I have to be here so my mom won't be alone here. Not that she wouldn't be fine here alone, it's just that I don't like leaving her here alone by herself this late at night. What's with the hair? Am I going to a party? No. I'm just straightening my hair normally. This is what you have to do. You have to separate each. When you have curly hair, you have to separate each piece. How do I feel? How do you feel when you know that you have a lot of money? WrestleMania is almost here, only a few days left. I don't have a lot of money. I mean, how would I feel if I had a lot of money? I would just make sure that I'm financially stable. I would just still make sure I'm financially stable while still enjoying the little pleasures in life. Yeah. eh, you would think that if I had a lot of money, I would go to WrestleMania, but I'm like, nah. WWE is not worth my thousands of dollars. No offense. It feels good to straighten my hair though, because all that time I was sick, I didn't really get to straighten it at all because I didn't feel energized enough to. But now I am perfectly fine. Like I said, I'm still phlegmy a little bit, but that could clear up in a few days. Damian Priest and R-Truth up first. They fight the MFTs for the tag team titles, but I think that'll be probably interrupted by the Wyatt Six, so probably shouldn't be nothing too crazy. He don't have a microphone. Why does he have a microphone? R.I.P. Chuck Norris. Yeah, I heard about that. But I'm sorry to say that I don't really know who he is. I know the name because that's a classic name, but I really have no idea what he was in. What? What's up? What?
championship business. Interestingly, it was actually Sikoa and Tonga on those tag titles a couple of months back. However, it's going to be Mateo and Tonga defending them tonight. It was an element of preferred role.
JC Mateo hasn't really done anything. I'm sorry to say, but his role here in the MFT has been useless ever since he got here. Stupid hair. What happened here? Your cousin, that's what. Did you stream it earlier? It doesn't stay. It doesn't stay all day naturally wave. It starts to wave after a bit. Thanks for telling me how having curly hair when you stream it works. Actually, to be more precise for me, it takes 3 days to curl back up. But that's why I wash it after the second day. Oh, back to commercial. It's on commercial break. You're asking. For me, it takes 3 days to curl back up. It turned off. My grandpa cooked with lard and never worked on a day in his life. Somehow outlived Chuck Norris. I don't know. There's no secrets. There's no secrets to old people living longer than others. It just happens. So it's really luck based. I kind of don't really believe in health based. I mean, yeah, health based is to a certain extent important, but yeah, otherwise it's just luck. Karma's luck, actually, if you be more precise. And if you're wondering how my experience was with Digital Circus, I'm not as traumatized as I thought, but I'm genuinely afraid for the final episode of season 1. But I won't have to worry about that till June, so I'll shut up about Digital Circus. I need to do 2 reaction videos now because I didn't even do my reaction for episode 8, so I guess I have to work on a double feature. I don't want to live that long, not to the point where I need help to do things. I mean, that's not necessarily a choice in life, but I kind of get what you mean.
It's just a feral side to Tama Tonga, but when it's unleashed, his opponent's very little breathing room. That's not to mention this guy is a highly skilled, technically astute superstar. But technically astute 2004 Olympian Mateo. Wow, pressing the counter one now looking for better recovery. He still has a lot left in the tank, although he's taking some punishment.
I was considering buying a ticket for the Book of Mormon because I've been really wanting to see that. I've been really wanting to see that play for a long time, and me and my friend are big fans of South Park, and I know it has a little bit of that little, like, you know, religion/culture discrimination humor that Matt and Trey Parker be doing. Matt Stone and Trey Parker, they always do that in anything they produce, and their music is always good and make you feel like it's okay to make fun of religion. I know it's not, don't take it seriously, but it's good, and I want to see if I can actually do it because the original, two of the original main actors are set to appear in this one next month, so I'm trying.
Splashing into that corner against Priest, who's taken sustained damage, and then he rents the apron of R-Truth. R-Truth is taking some sustained damage too, despite...
Hi Ava, I'm just straightening my hair because I did it late, so I need to do it during the stream.
As both men are down, finding some breathing room. Is there anyone to tag? Yes, that is R-Truth rejuvenated. It might be now or never for Truth and Priest.
At least I did my bangs first. At least I did my bangs first and not last, because it's always a pain in the butt to do last. I always do it I do it first and then I do it first and last, kind of, because it doesn't take that long to do, but also I need to straighten it out in the end also.
Now really on the ropes here on the MFTs. There was a tag. Referee saw R-Truth did not. Look at the teamwork from the MFTs. This to hold on to their gold. And the save from Priest. This will break it down in
Nikki Cross, come get the lantern because they can't do nothing to you, and have it in your possession at all times.
MFTs who won the gold in late January north of the border against the ready-made talented tag team of R-Truth and Damian Priest. Stone Cold Stunner in there for good measure. We're seeing all the legends come out with truth here. Priest off the steps. STF. Chasing the tail a long way from the ropes, but that is a big, powerful frame. Dragging both him and R-Truth all the way there, but no deny. As he drags from
The other side,
back to the center of the ring.
with
Major destruction.
R-Truth.
On the outside, a choke slam on the edge of the apron by Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
Just serves him up to JC Potato.
Okay. Oh. R-Truth hanging in there.
Away from a 3.
Yeah, white 6. Yes, you're influenced. Yeah. I knew they would interrupt this.
The White 6 have come out with their chief rivals in the ring, and the MFTs in his eye. They look at Lantern back in it last night, but apparently running interference. Tama Tonga, Tonga Lower, and someone,
Uh,
on the outside of the potato.
they'll give up the titles for that lantern, won't they? I mean, wait, no. Even if he gets counted out, it still doesn't count. They would still be champion. Come on. Oh wow, R-Truth, you're strong. Wow, they did it. Wow. Well, I didn't think nothing of this tag team. But here we have it. I can't either. That's good. If it is anything good as Awesome Truth, I believe in those two. Nobody told you to get so obsessed with that lantern. Uncle Howdy for the save. Well, I don't think he intentionally tried to help them. He cared about just getting the lantern back, but because they're so obsessed with keeping that lantern, they're forgetting the real issue about being champion. Because that whole lantern means nothing if they don't have those titles. Good job, man. Yes. Actually, JT Mateo is a lot. Is not really that bad as he looks. Not them both eating ice cream. What ice cream are they eating? Are they eating Ben & Jerry's ice cream? I can't tell because they have the cartons turned because they don't want to have copyrights. Okay, they are eating Ben & Jerry's. They still can't show the logo of Ben & Jerry's though.
We don't want to be center of attention. Whoever wins or loses, we want next.
But I like both of their outfits.
Charlotte, please come out and watch to see how real legends get it done. You know, not just take my everything's fine. Literally, I've tried everything.
Oh, Danhausen. Johnny Gargano. Danhausen, can you fix Johnny Gargano? For $20, I'll fix him. He just robbed him. Danhausen just robbed him. He just robbed him. And there he goes running. That's funny. Danhausen just robbed Johnny Gargano. Where did my brother get a job? I mean, where did my brother get a job doing? He's training in valet parking at a casino around here. This wrestler with the new face paint is something different. I don't know if I like it or not. I find his humor funny. Sure, it's strange, but I'm used to that sort of amount of strange. Being a what you call a person who has even stranger friends who think the same aspect. When you dabble in the arts of fashion, anything is normal to you. I thought decor was strange, but I tried it and I love it now. Hi there, everyone joining. Welcome. Okay, I'm almost done here. Then we could go back to my mom's room and we could chill out there. In there. Ooh, I am thirsty. I definitely need some soda after this.
We're 4 weeks to Mania in Vegas, and WWE is offering fans an opportunity to put their name on a piece of history with Name on the Canvas for WrestleMania. It's now live on WWE.com. And have your name printed on the same canvas where the WWE titles are on the line both nights in April. So don't miss your chance.
Do I like baseball? I mean, yeah and no. Only cause, like, you know, my grandparents were diehard Mets fans, but as for, like, you know, me personally, I don't really care for baseball. But Shohei Ohtani, he is smoking hot. He is smoking hot. That's like the only baseball player I know. And also Aaron Rodgers, and was it Jennifer Lopez's ex-husband? I think he was, or he was a coach, I'm not sure. WrestleMania could be tomorrow when it comes to this. I really like that comment.
Excuse me, Sammy. Last week's Smackdown ended with bloodied Cody Rhodes after a savage attack by Randy Orton. You've been at the center of all of this, so I would love to get your perspective.
Well, look, I have a match with Aleister Black, and I really should be giving that 100% of my focus because he's dangerous. Yeah, I can't.
Dodging the question right away.
And everything that's gone on with him and me the last couple of weeks. And you know, look, you can say a lot about Cody, and I have said a lot to Cody, to his face. But the one thing you have to give him is he tries. He tries to be good. He really, really does. He goes the extra mile to win. Most people don't even know. I see how far he goes to try to be good and try to do everything he can for these fans, okay? And how did last weekend for him? He ended up in a pool of his own blood, getting carried out in the stretcher. Meanwhile, Randy, you know, who I look up to, he does what he does. And how does the night end for him? The WWE Championship is in. So I don't really know what to make of it anymore, you know? And it's starting to feel like the more I try to do things the right way, the more things just go wrong, and the more I feel people pulling away, and the more I'm starting to feel like the world that I believe in just doesn't exist anymore.
Good luck against Junior Fatu. You know, we need the monster out here. You know, it was just the already got back up. The one that nobody out here can beat. He said the trick was. See the look right there in your face, Sammy? It hurts. I know it hurts. But you know what they always say? When life gives you lemons, you put on your lemon pepper steppers and mind your business while grown folk talking.
We've been doing a lot of talking. Maybe we don't need to talk anymore. Maybe we do something right now.
You got a match coming up. Listen, I'm gonna check the schedule. I'm gonna look at my palm pie.
Look at my Palm Pilot.
I tell you what,
Looks like I ain't doing shit.
like what I see. Hey, Tama.
Like a bunch of bitches. I talk about a busload of them.
That's good. Hey, get a real good look.
Fraxium against MC. Oh, what? MCMG. Hey, that is it. Now I need to. Now I just need to fix my bangs because they have got a little. They are a little, comb over. Turn down the heat. It has to be at the lowest heat possible because then my bangs will look like this. Pyro just doesn't care about being in sync with the Pyro anymore.
You know, Wade, it's really tough to remember a time when the Motor City Machine Guns were in complete sync. But the loss that we saw with the #1 contenders tournament a couple weeks ago, there's just a touch of a little more testy feeling in recent weeks.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's been some tension. There's been some big room with the Motor City Machine Guns. And I very much remember they lost to a couple of guys in Fraxium over here are technically the mentees of the Motor City Machine Guns. These are guys you're supposed to be beating. Wait, did we teach them too much? But 20 plus years together as the Motor City Machine Guns, occasionally they're going to bicker a little like brothers. But when the bell rings, they get back to action, and they need to get back to winning ways. That's the key.
This match presented by Panda Express and yet very fast start for Fraxium.
And like Joe, just moments ago we saw new tag
What
champs
pretty colors.
on Smackdown, R-Truth and Damian Priest. I promise you, every tag team in the Smackdown locker room instantly thinks we need to be the #1 contenders. And this is obviously not a #1 contenders match. However, if you're going to make the case to GM Nick Aldis that you should get the first shot at the new champs, a victory here would not hurt that case at all, would it?
David and Shelley as Axiom delivers the elbow, trying to battle his way out of that corner. Oh, the funny way to do it there.
The most exhilarating tag teams we have ever seen here on Smackdown. So fast moving, and they don't get any faster than Nathan Fraser, who just got tagged in.
Unbelievable pace being set early here between the Motor City Machine Guns and Fraxium. Of course, we saw a sensational finish last time in that tournament with the missile dropkick leg sweep combination. Now they're running it back from what we saw a couple weeks ago out onto the floor. Stereo kicks from Shelley.
Yeah, okay, my bangs look a little sideswept today, but it'll do. It'll do.
Certainly have a little savvy, nous, and veteran wiles to step away just the right time to watch Fraxium crash and work. Now, when you get the upper hand against these two, you better make it count.
Going for it right away is Alex Shelley.
This is nice from Alex Shelley. You slow this match right down, you double down on punishment, you keep one of them isolated in your corner, and get back to doing what the Motor City Machine Guns do best, which is win tag team matches. But something of that bickering we saw from the Motor City Machine Guns over the past couple of weeks feels like it was a very long time ago. Absolutely in sync and firing on all cylinders.
They with success upon their arrival in WWE and WWE 2024 and all the titles up until December.
Now I am much better.
Within a month of getting to this roster. Away right here. Axiom in one kick out.
And it's part of the problem with coming into WWE and instantly having a massive amount of success. Every tag team in that locker room suddenly puts the bullseye on you, and everyone knows that's the team we're going to take down. And they start changing the questions they throw at you, and it took a little while for Motor City Machine Guns to get to speed with the tag division here. How frenetic it is on Smackdown.
This division now has new champs. Damian Priest and Archer just moments ago.
And there.
WWE Tag Team Champs win.
Just take yourself back to that 4 weeks ago. You can imagine if I'd have told you HO Test in 4 weeks' time, the tag team champs here on Smackdown, and then you Damian Priest and Archer.
I'm freezing outside, but it's good time. Let me pick up run, or I will go by you.
Was asking questions saying, what are you talking about?
Hastily thrown together, but when opportunity knocks, you have that answer. Especially WrestleMania season. 4 weeks to go to WrestleMania, and now heading into the road to WrestleMania as tag champs. Archer and Damian Priest, two tag teams in the ring right now. Certainly one of 5 chances they're on with an opportunity against the new tag champs.
My bangs will never be perfect because that'll always be the curse of having curled hair. But I'm thankful they are starting to obey me a lot more than they did the first time around. Okay. Clean up.
The Machine Guns have been in complete control for the past several minutes, but things just changed in a big way. The human power, Nathan Fraser taking out Rosemary.
All that speed, that dynamic ability he has, and look at him quickly getting to the top rope. Fraser with the splash.
Shelley had to be there right in the nick of time. That was pinpoint timing from the veteran, Alex Shelley.
This was a couple of weeks ago when Sid was being pinned and Shelley moved his foot onto the rope, but the ref didn't see him. He got a 3 count instead. That was in the midst of that tag team turmoil #1 contenders match.
Okay, I need to put my chair in my mom's room. I already have my my tripod stick in there, so I just need to take my phone and put it in.
Supreme teamwork by Fraxium. And somehow able to get that shoulder up. And the Motor City Machine Guns are still alive.
Incredulous is Nathan Fraser. That should have got the job done, but with a competitor the caliber of Chris Sabin, you never quite know. So what else can you cook up here, Fraxium?
Sabin was very committed recently. He turned to Shelley saying, how committed are you to MCMG? He said, go out there and prove it. This was the rematch he wanted to see them.
Well, a victory tonight would certainly go a long way to prove it, but that is looking unlikely. Oh, throwing him off just at the right time with Sabin. Beautiful from Chris Sabin and a quick tag too to Alex Shelley. I'm not sure if Fraxium saw that. This is just the Motor City Machine Guns coming into their own just at a critical time. A late kick out there from Nathan Fraser.
Was it ever? Hold on. Dennis Ray. Back out to the injury ground.
Alex Shelley has had a mental relationship with Lorraine's husband, Johnny Gargano, is in a deep funk at the moment, and quite sure what Candice LeRae is doing out here, perhaps just being a passive observer to this high up-day matchup.
Okay, enough of that. I'm freezing outside.
Look at this! The Motor City Machine Guns are in
Back to the rightful place.
all over the place, and it could be Fraxium going in for the kill here. Oh, but instead, Shelley gripping down Axiom. Critical moments. Oh, no! A shot late! Oh, quick one! And they need it! Hold on! Well, there was a punch in the middle of them. That came from Candice LeRae to the face of Nathan Fraser. A quick pin up. I don't think Chris Sabin knew anything about that. Alex Shelley may have seen something, but I'll tell you what, Joe. When things aren't going your way, you take a win any way you can get it, and that is a massive victory tonight for the Motor City Machine. So let's get you up to speed as to what happened when we opened up the show here in Raleigh, North Carolina. We came on the air, and nothing went according to plan because of Drew McIntyre and Jacob Monster.
I think one of them cheated, so whatever.
Of the Samoan werewolf, security personnel out there trying to get control. Good luck with that, lads. And it really didn't look at this point like Jacob Fatu's night was going to be over. And he was going to be heading up to a medical facility. But this is the Samoan werewolf. He's built a little bit differently to everyone else, heading out immediately to get even with McIntyre, which appeared to be a bad move, Joe.
There was a level of intensity with Fatu. They tried to contain him. He broke loose, went through timekeeper, and crashed through McIntyre and the entire reinforced announce desk.
Simply cannot contain the Samoan werewolf, trashing the ringside area. And
Oh my God.
This is the aftermath, Joe.
This was the car crash. When we came out the air, there was Randy Orton.
Oh wow, he got
Randy Orton, the soon-to-be title challenger at WrestleMania.
he got the shirt that he smeared blood on, or he had it made to look like that. Now you're here needed the daily. Well, it only took an hour now because technically I started at 6 o'clock, but I stopped because, like I said, I was watching Digital Circus, and that took like a half hour. So, and I came home late, so I didn't exactly start on it. I was trying to get home in time so I could watch Digital Circus live, and I did, but I didn't start right away when it ended. I waited like 20 minutes, and then I did it. But it'll always take one to a half hour. That's how precise I like to be, because I could half-ass it a lot, but if you half-ass it, it gets tangled much faster, and I don't like dealing with that, because my hair gets tangled, of course, because all the hair will tangle eventually, but I don't want to deal with that, only because I really have tangles, and I don't want to have too many tangles now. Bye, but thank you for coming. I love you too. I'm just so glad that the chat works again, because I would have been so pissed off if they didn't resolve this issue even after they emailed me back saying, like, is everything alright and stuff. But now I can finally email YouTube back and say everything's fine now. I'm just gonna go get my
intense night here in Raleigh, North Carolina. WWE 2K26 cover star CM Punk takes over WWE Supercard.
I don't know, I
Download
missed a
today
couple
and play
of
the
streams.
then, now,
Felt
forever
horrible.
together.
You don't have to feel horrible for missing my streams. I ain't that big of a deal.
Acknowledge me.
Pardon me for a second, I'll show you whose show it is. Is it great to be alive on a Monday night or what? I'm a little surprised you haven't taken a swing at me yet. Now I'm gonna bury you.
You see how you said that?
I will say,
You don't know what to
do
just say.
what I please to get the
Mommy,
advancement.
CM Punk.
See,
CM Punk punched him first, so.
That's what I'm saying. You want to hit me, don't you?
Yes,
And
I
he
did.
did it. He did it.
Which proves
But one word, and he did.
Who's the real tribal
Never
chief?
You
mind.
can't call nobody over. Wrestler, you do not call him that over.
Yes, you do.
That's why I up his fucking ass. That's so fucked up.
Come up with something that can actually face me. Don't waste my time, Phil.
That's nothing, Mommy. You looking at me as if it means something. It don't mean nothing.
And young boy, now's not the time. I can see it. I'm in your head and I'm under your skin. Go ahead, take a look at that sign. It's the last time you're gonna main event. I'm gonna pin you and beat you on the grandest stage of them all.
That title on your waist, it's an embarrassment. You're a tryhard that's making us all look terrible because at the end of the day,
Yo, oh. Yes. Right. Yeah. Now who's in what head?
That Monday exchange between Punk and Roman, the best in the world against the OTC. WrestleMania 42 in Vegas, Wade.
yeah, two individuals who have hated one another for over 10 years. Well, dream match incoming for the World Heavyweight Championship. That is your WrestleMania main event, and it's coming down in a little over 4 weeks' time in Las Vegas.
Question that y'all say.
That's the shirt you wore, your bloody shirt?
Nah, I think it's graphic on there. Ah. 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 I understand. You guys are fake. You're traumatized one moment and then you're fine the next. Are you crazy? I can't sing Randy Orton's song. I can't sing Randy Orton's song. I'm not that raspy. If I can't be raspy if I try.
It's like, just try it.
No. That's fake. That's faking it, Mom.
Yeah, well, and you make it good.
No.
You can't go back. You're gonna be crazy. You know how you're gonna lose your voice, so you just put it a little bit,
Mom,
emphasize it, and then just
Mom, metal singers would beg to differ. So metal singers.
it's not for you to strain your voice like they do.
That's not it, Mom. So that's why I'm not doing it at all. So thank you.
Exactly. But you can try.
No, thank you.
Just you don't have to do it so you can. That's something like
That sounds funny when you do it.
oh, you had the original? I didn't do the original, right?
That's still good.
Okay.
Said on Raw, I'm a killer. But also when swinging that steel chair around the room, a calm hush at ringside because nobody wants to draw the attention of the Viper right now. Just like he did a week ago when he brings the bear.
I think I hear the door, Mom.
Playful, Lou Arpaio is gone. That's noticeable. Here's the Viper.
For years, when my entrance music
Randy Orton got the
hits,
same chair he attacked Cody Rhodes. You
for
don't
years
say.
now, all you guys sing along.
Whoa, I love those sneakers he got on. They look like platforms
What a
a little
feeling
bit.
that is, the love that you show me. So I try to return it. I give the fans high fives. I sign the action figures. I sign the replica titles. I'll see a little kid with a poster that says, "Randy, it's my birthday," and I'll go up to that kid. I'll wish that kid happy birthday. And I know that that kid's going to remember that moment for the rest of their lives. That's a power that I have that comes with doing this for as long as I've been doing it. The love you show me, the love that I give back, that puts a smile on my face. And that smile is the emptiest feeling that I have felt in my entire life. I've been doing this a long time, longer than most, but the reality is nothing lasts forever. So when the time comes that I gotta hang up the boots, I don't want my legacy to be the moments that I gave the young fans, the high fives, the autographs, the smiles that I put on your face. I want
Yo, what's good, chat? Yo, we live. You know what it is.
I'm live. You ain't.
This guy.
So put it next to the door. I don't know why you.
I won the Elimination Chamber and I was going to go and fight Drew McIntyre for the title. And I knew that I could be exactly who I needed to be to face Drew, but then Cody came into the picture and Cody beat Drew, took the title, and I didn't know if I could be who I needed to beat Cody. I loved Cody like a brother, and I still do. Last week, Cody took that burden off my chest. Cody took all all that weight off my shoulders when he said, Randy, I need you to be the best version of Randy Orton that you can be, not just for me, not just for them, but for you. I need you to be the Viper. I need you to listen to the voices.
And that's it.
And that's what it is.
With listening to the voices,
Yes.
that I'm not always
And
in
that's-
control.
And that's what 09 Randy Orton is.
Sometimes things can happen. There's no plan. There's chaos. Hell, sometimes I get hurt just as bad as everybody else. But I know that I need that killer instinct. I know that I need that killer instinct to add number 15 to my legacy. And I'm going to do it with the three most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment, RKO. I hear voices in my head.
No?
They counsel me.
I left my scissors in the car.
Huh?
I left my scissors in the
They understand.
Oh.
They
Sing
talk
me song.
to me.
They talk to me.
They understand.
They talk to me and they tell me that I am going to beat Cody Rhodes. The voices in my head talk to me
please.
and they tell me that I am going to beat Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. The voices in my head, they talk to me and they tell me I am going to beat Cody Rhodes for the
So red.
WWE Championship, that I am going to do it. At the main event of WrestleMania,
Simply stated, I want my legacy to be World Championship gold. And that is the destination. WrestleMania Vegas. They will battle for the undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. And wait, for those who watched what happened last week, and we're asking, why, Randy, why? Well, you just got his answer.
Viva Las Vegas, Viva Hate, the absolute worst side of a psychotic Randy Orton is back ahead of his WrestleMania showdown with WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, and Randy clearly believes that is the edge he needs to become a 15-time champion of the world.
4 weeks away from that championship match, of course, we have championship action straight ahead here on Smackdown, including the
The
Bell
brother with that, like, the pain in the ass
WWE
it's with, like,
Superstar with original flavor is presented by Panda Express. Have you eaten yet?
he's friendly when he's not biting my pants. I'm just kidding. That's a, if you know, you know.
Watch how real it is.
Bella Hardy, rejoice!
Yes, dumb old asses, we just came back. Haven't known it in quite a long time.
Eager to test themselves against the best of the best. Bringing
Now,
out
you know.
the season in the Hall of Fame, the Trailblazers.
Someone actually got a blink man. That's soccer blink. He's just he's a young guy.
Ma, he plays football, so get your sports
football.
right.
Yes,
Oh,
okay.
she did school with his own.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-huh.
But he's 20 something, and she's 30.
30-something years
Yes,
old, I would say.
37, 38, or whatever. Like, whatever. That ain't me.
Aleister Black with Selena.
Dude. There's not even a trace of guitar that hard, so it's not. There's no guitar. There's only one guitar riff in there. The rest is just the drums. Aleister Black needs to find something to do. He's a mid-carder.
I beat Braun Baker for the title last night.
Yes.
You did?
Whatever. He's talking about his 2K experience.
And then after, Paul Heyman comes in the ring. He pleads with you to be with you. You have a choice to beat him up or be on his side. So I chose to be on his side.
Right.
And then it was like, okay, after all of this, you're excited to go with Paul Heyman.
Right.
But then I ended up starting over. Start your career over again. Trying to do it differently.
Yeah, okay. Get what it is bad.
Now I'm probably gonna agree to be with him. Last time I didn't agree. That's why I went to all that stuff. Next time I'm gonna agree. No.
Ma, why would he do that? Why would he do that now that I bought
I
milk?
know, kiddo. You know, did you let me like?
But he was never gonna buy milk anyway. So.
Yeah.
No,
he probably have to go to the store.
No, he wouldn't.
What's up? I was seeing what you were doing earlier.
No, he wouldn't, Ma.
Yeah, because he needs paper. He needs.
No, he said he just now got it. He has them, so. Like, he's holding it in his hands. Do you really think he needs it?
Yeah, the one he took.
No, he has it in his hands, so.
Yeah, right. Well, he did buy that because he didn't have that.
Yeah, before he left. He bought that before he left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 2 hours before he left. Oh, do you not remember he went to the store at first?
How did he go to the store and didn't buy no milk? He didn't go to the store.
He didn't buy no milk. That's just it. Randy Orton didn't explain who was he talking to on the phone. Well, just like I said, I thought nothing of it for a reason, and I don't know if we're, like, you know, if WWE expects us to really forget about that or something, but I'm not really thinking nothing of it until I see, like, signs of reasons why we should. So, yeah, I'll think about that phone.
I'll find buttons outside.
Go check.
In the kitchen.
Don't. Because
I'm not in the mood.
The all-new activations, the return of the fan favorite experiences, and the largest superstore in WrestleMania history. A stacked superstar lineup with new additions. Damian Priest, Uso, Io Sky,
Well, like I said, sure, I'll keep thinking about that, but until I see signs that give us a reason why we should acknowledge that, then I won't.
I'm not going to talk. Oh.
That's nothing.
His voices.
Sammy. Oh no. Matt Cardona.
I don't got no beef with you, man. You got something to say, spit it out.
Actually, I do. What the hell was that last week, man? I've known you and Cody for years, for decades. You guys are like brothers. And I get it, you won the championship, we all do, but what you did to Cody, the way you...
Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me?
Come on, dude.
You got the nerve to talk to me, of all people, like that? Don't you got some action figures to go play with? Mark-ass dudes, indie nerd. God, you're wasting my time now. As a matter of fact, I'm done. I'm done. Stay out of my business. You wouldn't understand.
He said, the indie nerd.
You wanted to call him an indie bitch.
Indie nerd.
You wanted to say bitch.
He likes like, he didn't know he had to grab himself.
No profanity.
They can't say bitch on
He had to hold his head so all the voices
They can't say bitch on Smackdown?
Well, from what I know, only Jade Cargill says bitch. So
Yeah, so they should be able to say it.
The only one I ever heard say bitch is Stone Cold. I never heard nobody else ever say bitch.
I think you, I don't know.
I ain't never heard nobody else ever say bitch. Stone Cold. I don't know.
And listen, we've seen the emotions getting the best of Sami Zayn recently. Backstage, so these moments probably even more about this distraction, but that no breaks the punch.
it is cool. There's a draft. There's a draft bubble. It is. There's a draft.
It's not closed. You don't listen.
Also, there's a draft there, so that's why.
Why don't you listen when somebody's telling you something though? It's not closed. There's a draft. It's not closed. There's a draft. It's not closed.
Well, Mom never closed it.
No,
It's
you
always
don't
been.
listen.
No, Mom never.
Yeah,
I
but you don't
tried
listen.
to, but I couldn't, and I left it like that. That's why.
So you didn't say nothing about
I
that.
couldn't.
No, but you don't listen. I said it. And you just kept insisting that it was
Because
it was
I
closed.
figured it was a draft.
But,
Yeah.
but the point was you didn't
Okay, I
listen.
get it. Now, can you shut up?
Best to fire up Sami Zayn, who, to be honest, has
That's not
been a
listen.
mental wreck ever since losing his.
I did listen.
No, you didn't. You should listen.
Oh, yeah. He said he was going to come down, Joe.
We mentioned some of the exchanges with his peers backstage. This is a guy's
Yeah,
got
that
his
person
face.
said Randy Orton win at WrestleMania. I hope he does. This attack doesn't change in my opinion at all.
This is a qualifier? A qualifier?
Sami Zayn says it all, doesn't he?
Well, I love it. Clearly, Sami Zayn doesn't.
This is nothing, so I don't know what you're saying.
No, he just was, he just bothered me, Sammy. And he said, I'll go to just to see how he likes it.
But the point of Trick coming down was because he wants a ringside
So he told Sami Zayn to mind,
we got 11 power steppers incoming. Those 11 power steppers can go wherever they want. Trick Williams got in overtly least to give Sami Zayn some notes on his performance. That is the 20th
I love the way to make his outfit. It's like such a 2000s gothic with the hoodie. I mean, not a hoodie.
And meanwhile, wasting no time
Well, is that a
with the
hoodie or a
striking
jacket?
combinations, Aleister Black.
Trick Williams is a
but
massive
the-
observer. Got those 11 power steppers up on the desk looking real
But
relaxed,
the
looking
wool,
like a
the wool
major
hat is
star. But
the
anyway,
key accessory
there is
in
a
classic
battle, and
Eagle
Sami Zayn
fashion.
did not get out the blocks, and he hasn't got out the blocks since the Royal Rumble and that loss to the then WWE Jack Drew McIntyre.
Sam trying to turn things around against Black.
Sammy's better than
An
him.
explosive night. A Friday Night Smackdown sold out here at the Lenovo Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. Those lemon pepper steppers up on the desk, taking in Sami Zayn and Aleister Black.
back in 3 minutes.
But also,
and
you
9
was
seconds.
outside, not outside, but like in a little booth. In a
Mostly
little-
outside.
Oh, well, you couldn't quit.
Sami Zayn and Aleister Black brought up earlier.
Yeah, me too. I'm so biased because he's a childhood
It's
hero.
still in commercial?
Not that, what?
It's still in commercial?
Yes. Yes, but
Wow, that means it's still in commercial, right?
I've not been impressed with the mental composure.
this is a Netflix service, so they get to see commercials. They get to see the match during commercials.
From where? Which one is this from?
What are you talking about?
Like what server is it?
A Netflix server.
Yeah, but like from a different country.
Duh. That's the only way it could be watched like this.
From where?
It don't matter where. Just an international server.
There's a golden rule in this industry. You don't take the attention away from two guys putting their bodies on the line in the ring. Apparently, that rule never made it to the household of Trick Williams.
I'm not biased because he's a childhood hero. I'm just biased because we need a champion who's not Cody. That's all.
Sami.
That might have been one step too far from Trick Williams, and a clearly irate Sami Zayn trying to focus on a major battle here with Aleister Black, and the focus is exactly what you need when you're in there with a Muay Thai specialist like Black, and major distractions here for Sami Zayn. And a loss here would just augment the mental issues and decline that Sami Zayn is currently going through.
Now Black's trying to get him in position. Zayn able to fight his way out of it with both the body punch and then the headbutt.
Seems slowly but surely in this one. Sami Zayn really is starting to step into it. Oh my God.
What a massive knee. And Sami gets the left shoulder up.
Just a tiger knee to the jaw of a flying Sami Zayn, and that is part of why Aleister Black is just so dangerous. Nobody trains to protect themselves from shots like Aleister Black's, quite simply because nobody in the history of this industry has thrown shots
No,
quite like
mommy,
Aleister
so
Black.
I don't know what you're saying.
I mean, I feel like they
It
both.
sounded like they was going in. That's what it sounded like to me too.
Yeah, they
That was
both.
laser sharp elbow attack.
Well, with his behavior, obviously they would, so.
From Aleister Black.
With
What did he
Sami.
do?
That's right.
Great pedigree
The way
kickboxing.
Jack title, he's tired of everybody treating him like
Showed up moments ago.
Jack Butt. Yeah, he's trying to lift himself.
Yes, from our perspective, yes, mommy, but to WWE wants to make him look like he's being bad, so.
Has needed to hear. Physically
I'm serious.
I know, mom. I mean, duh.
Good for him.
Yes, it's good for him.
Aleister Black and Sami Zayn as Sami gets the right shoulder up. Let's go back to just moments ago. Huge moment for Aleister Black trying to take control of this match.
Yeah, flying Sami Zayn and momentarily grabbed control, but what a razor pinpoint shot to the jaw of a flying Sami Zayn. Knocked all
No,
the
they don't,
stars out of
Ross.
Zayn, and
No, they
Zayn
don't.
doesn't look the same since.
Such an intense
That
battle
bothered
here.
his eyes.
Aleister Black and
Why
Sami
was he
Zayn,
winning?
of course, all the frustrations and emotions.
Ma, contacts don't bother your eyes.
Go at the height of his emotional rage. There was Aleister, there was Zelina.
Ma, eye
Zayn
contact
go,
don't bother
Zayn
your
far away
eyes.
from him. Feeling said, all that anger's not good for you, Sami.
They only bother if you
Anger's
sleep
been
with them.
caught in with her husband right in the center of the ring.
Well, Aleister Black is just the ultimate devil on your shoulder. He holds a megaphone to your darkest, most intrusive thoughts. Those are the thoughts that Sami Zayn needs to block right now. It's like he needed to block that spinning back elbow going flush on the temple. You're, of course, enjoying the action at ringside, sipping an ice cold drink as Trick Willie.
When did he order a drink sitting ringside here as you show?
In Trick Willie, you get custom service.
Another massive knee by Black.
And now Zayn really starting to struggle at a unique. Oh, what is this? It's like a pretzel knee bar being applied to Sami Zayn, and the agony clearly etched on the face of Zayn.
With that submission locked in, Zayn
That's pretty
is
cool, I
struggling.
mean,
You can see it
that's
across his
that's pretty
face,
dope.
and he's in the center of the
That's a cool
ring.
submission.
It is the textbook play of Aleister Black, just the kind of
Just holding one leg back, like
Yeah, but he's bending his leg
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Crazy victory there was Sami Zayn. And just cannot take your eye off Alistair Black once he gets going.
He's very athletic for a man with no chest hair. Not
Big
all
Daddy yelling
wrestlers.
off to the
Not
side
all
of our
wrestlers
announce
have
desk.
chest hairs to be athletic.
Sammy tried to follow him up with the haluva kick, but Black was smart
Besides,
to get out of the way.
I'm not one for body hair anyway.
Taking down Zayn.
This could do it right here.
I'm not one for body hair ornament anyway. No offense. Like, sure, some beards could be hot, but I'm not a person who is very fond of facial hair, especially mustaches. And as for chest hair, I would just hate, like, you know, hugging someone bare-chested and then having a mouthful of hair. So, no thank you.
Alistair, who did that, insinuating that world titles are not going to be in Sammy's future, and that he's obsessed with his career frustrations. And Sammy just sends him out over the top rope.
Yeah, that is the Sammy of old. That is the Sammy who doesn't die in that ring. The Sammy who doesn't know how to quit. The Sammy who just keeps getting up and keeps swinging. Perhaps now he's back.
Oh, look at that push into the barrier. That entire barrier just shaking and set back.
I really like your vibe. Next month you're going to win $1 million and blessings coming my way. Thanks, but that sounds like something a sugar daddy would tell you to triangle you in.
That guy who's been spiraling, that guy who's been in the depths of despair, well, he's been slapped out of that despair tonight by Alistair Black. Well, there's been a battle for survival. It's a battle he's now winning.
Sammy gathering himself as he brings Black into the ring. Explorer into the corner. And now Sammy can sense it.
The belief is back. And this could be the kiss goodnight to Alistair Black.
Here comes Sammy. And rolling.
I think that they're just mad because Sami Zayn is being paired with another carrying cross, like, you know, aesthetic.
Yeah, right, serious. That's right.
Smashing his head.
Oh, he just threw the trick all over Zayn.
What is that? That was water.
He's the focus on the match here. He is Friday. Lemon pepper steppers apparently.
Oh, he's got right back to Trick Daddy and he blasts him.
Yeah, he's gonna blow this match over. Count it out. Oh, right there.
Black Mass.
He knew it. He knew he would be distracted.
The emotions got the best of Sami Zayn again.
Let's take a look at this. Sami Zayn entering the ring after his set two, which Trick Williams just called flush. On that jaw, a sweeter kick you will never see. Black Mass connected to Sami Zayn after that distraction from Trick Willie. And you have to say, it was
That's such a
almost
cool
like
look.
sixth sense that was
She
going.
looks.
You wonder where Sammy's head is at now.
Zelina Vega looks like a gypsy fortune teller. So pretty.
Give me whatever tonight. Look, now, look, you know what he did in both last week. You know what he's capable of. And you see what I'm dealing with tonight with Drew and Jacob. I'm sorry, but it's just not happening. You saw it as Cody? The chief tried to be Kimmy. But man, I'm sorry, okay? It's not gonna happen. Hey, Slick. Look, I know you got a lot going on tonight, but why people tell me that the open challenge is closed? The open challenge is closed. Because somebody made a very compelling case to me about why they should be next in line. Nothing else. Thinking about what you said to me last week, and you're right. I will be always fighting myself. But I can't be the man that I want to be don't take the shots right in front of me. Well, it's about time. Tonight, one of us is gonna be champagne. And for the other one, it's gonna be just pain. Pain will entertain. Whether it's mine or yours.
Dragging our very own one-way. Jay Cargill's on our way to the ring. Time to hear from the women's champion.
Wow, look at that boa. Is that a boa or a part of the dress? Because that's so cool.
They didn't show us.
Mommy, you can see obviously when she comes out.
It's a plastic, like kind of.
It's not plastic at all.
I'm saying it looks clear though.
It's not clear either.
Oh.
It's fabric.
Look at it.
You're thinking of the wrong brother, so.
They'll put a little input, just don't want to.
No, he don't. He leaves his politics out of his business.
Lash, let me ask you a question. It's been years since the Bella Twins have tagged up, right?
That's right.
The Bella Twins have never won a tag team championship, right?
Right again.
So I don't understand why they think they have a snowball's chance in hell at beating us tonight.
So let's actually be for real right now. We are the center of attention, the irresistible forces. And the Bella Twins, they're just here to try to relive their glory days. Charlotte,
Yeah, they're right about
they're
that.
trying so hard desperately to just stand right here. And even on Raw, we have the Kabuki Warriors, Lyra and Bailey saying they're coming for our title. Well, it's time to put all of y'all in check.
Nikki.
But I do want them at least one. I do want at least both of them to fight AJ before
Lash and I are gonna
before
divulge.
anything.
There's only two things you can do about it. Nothing and like it.
But that's not just a threat. That's pressure.
That championship match is coming up later.
It's coming. It looks like it's a part of the dress. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh no, it's not. It's just a big boa.
Last week, Jade showed her strength in a non-title match, but it's the championship match ahead of WrestleMania that's been consuming everything in her sphere. She told the world, she told Rhea Ripley, quote, she's gonna beat her ass come WrestleMania. And then Rhea was quick to respond in person way.
Yeah, well, you get a victory over me, Jim, last week. You talked a little smack about Ripley.
Wrap it up. I'm not here to play with these people's time. Rhea, I know you backed up. Bring your ass out here.
Girl, she gonna fuck you up this time. This time she will. Go, baby girl.
Right on cue. The Elimination Chamber winner. The highest focused world champions in the name.
Seemingly wanted no part of a face-off with Rhea Ripley last week. Well, about 7 days later, a little time to think about things now. Calling out Rhea Ripley, her opponent at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. This is a truly explosive situation before our eyes.
Now she stands right there in the middle of it.
Two alpha females incapable of taking a backward step to one another. Both with eyes on the biggest prize of the showcase of the Immortals.
Go, Mama. Time for you to speak.
What is it, Jade? Are we going to talk or are we going to actually do something? Because I feel like we've said all that we need to say, and to be completely honest with you, I don't really want to talk to you anymore.
See, it ain't about me. It's about what you need. And what you need is this title. Me? I don't need this damn title. I don't need this reign. And I damn sure don't need y'all fans.
Hey, you said it, remember.
You've been grinding so hard to be somebody. And me, with or without wrestling, I've been that bitch and I'm still that bitch. And like I said from day one, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make no money.
See, if your goal here was to not make friends, I feel like you've been very successful with that. But you were right about one thing, Jade. I do need this. I live for this. See, I've been busting my ass.
She been talking to BFAB in the back, so I really wonder what's that all about.
Anyone come up in here, walk all over me to get what they want.
Oh, another sob story. Rhea, I don't care what you sacrifice and what you put in, and I damn sure don't care about those women in the locker room. Wrestling didn't make me. I make it matter. And without it, you disappear. I mean, you're nothing but Eo's little...
No. I'm going to stop you right there. Because I'm not going to let you disrespect me, this business, or anyone else in it. It's obvious that you know nothing about this business if you think that I need that title. You see, since that title's been around your waist, that title needs me. And I'm going to put it in a way that you are going to understand, you see. Now, I want that title. So I'm going to take that title. That's why I've given you a big WrestleMania match. So welcome to the big leagues, bitch! Now, are we gonna continue talking, or are we gonna do something about it? I'll even give you the first shot. Hit me! Come on! Do something!
Nah, on my time.
Jade backs away, 4 weeks away from meeting up for the women's championship. I don't blame her. That
Won't even fight. Won't even fight just for fun.
second here, wait.
Yeah, you see?
Who have been at
You were talking to B. You were talking to BFAB, so.
A week ago, there was a vicious attack going back a few months ago.
There with her. There with her. There with her. I knew there was her. There with her. I knew they were talking with them for a reason.
Surrounding the ring.
They were her. But why didn't they do it with? Why didn't they do it with both of them? Why didn't?
All the pennies dropped. You are the quarry wheel. What the hell is going on?
I didn't expect Michin to join, but I did expect BFAB to.
As Jade Cargo just laughs.
I think we got a beautiful and dangerous 2.0. We got a beautiful and dangerous 2.0.
And now just being held up and putting in a position for Jade.
She's gonna lose.
Jade Cargill, the ringleader of the Tormentors, just sent a major message to Rhea Ripley. You may have the experience, but you certainly don't have all the answers, and you are not going to have it all your own way.
That was an unexpected of Michin. I wonder why Michin switched up so. Michin switched up. You weren't paying attention to the background, unlike me, so. You weren't paying attention in the background, unlike me, so. They were talking.
But she always was trending.
No, okay, I'm not talking about that.
Well, then I don't know what's gonna now.
Ma, in the background, she was talking to BFAB.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, you're not paying attention to the
I
background.
didn't see it.
You have to pay attention to the
I
background.
didn't see it at all. I was in the kitchen.
Okay.
I started at first.
Okay, whatever. You don't get it.
Yeah, when it first started, I was in the kitchen.
How can you start it if it was in the background, Mom?
Wake up!
Exactly. Like you can see.
I look in the background.
No, yeah, but at things that don't matter.
Brain, then I'm not going to mentor you.
Dracula. Fine, have it your way. Stay
Who's
cut. I don't
Dracula?
There's no such thing as
That ladder fell down.
I just don't get it. How can you master Inspire Zone in if I'm holding your hand throughout this entire confrontation? You need to go out there by yourself and do the Miz method. Be the Miz method. You got this. Be Miz.
You are cursed. That ladder fell on him.
This is how you repay me? Huh? You lost the title?
This was your fault, man.
You're buying WrestleMania. There goes our opportunity, guys.
Solo. That's on the Wyatts, man. That's not on us.
It is on you. It's on you, and it's on you.
Give it back. And yeah, I knew he... Yes, exactly. Give it back to them. It's useless now that you don't have titles. You'll never be useless, Braylon.
You're starting to sound like a Roman. What did you do?
What the?
Jacob again everywhere to Smackdown
I'm gonna
Live
finish.
that can be contained tonight.
What?
I thought they were all gone.
No, Mommy, they're still all around here.
Dragon feels he's finally ready for the rematch he deserves. U.S. Championship match against Carmelo next.
What's that? course, that's a reason for Io Sky to come back and join her. But who else would the second one be? Did you see that Chuck Norris passed away? Yes, I know he passed away today, but I don't know who he is. I'm sorry, I don't know who he is. I know he's a famous actor, but I really don't have no idea what he's in. I was too young to know who he is, but I'm not too young to know he was famous. R.I.P. though. I know he was influential though. B-Fab and Michin are good together, yeah, but at the same time, they weren't really doing nothing. So I guess now with Jade Cargill, they could do something, but I'm still a little confused as to why Michin. It makes sense for B-Fab a little bit, not entirely, but a little bit, because B-Fab wasn't really doing nothing. So of course she would go behind Michin's back to make something of herself. Because that's why she defended her most of the time. But now, what you call it, Michin, I don't know why she switched up.
Joins this high-profile class of inductees. The Bulls saying, "Way to go" to their former star player.
He was the legend of the movie, and then you see him talking about it. I bet I will, but one thing I've probably seen. I know who he is, guys. I just don't know what he's in.
Friday, April 17th, and tickets are now available at Ticketmaster.
A little part of my childhood, even when I got to see it movies. I know Chuck Jones and Chuck Yeager more than Chuck Norris, to be honest.
Dealt with the parade of the open challenge with a ball. Drag it off in the Haze, they just get it, Wade. They're doing it the right way.
Yeah, and this is almost an easier one for Carmelo Hayes. I say that with Ilya Dragunov, the most devastating competitor we've ever seen here on Smackdown. But Melo actually knows who he's facing. He's faced him before, and has strategies in his head to defend against his offense, rather than random superstars from the world at AAA, Raw, Smackdown, NXT turning up, and Melo having to quickly formulate a plan.
But they have been all-time classics when they've gotten together, like what we saw the day after Christmas when Hayes defeated the Mad Dragon. I mean, that was an instant classic when Arabella won the title.
Yeah, no doubt about it. These two have kind of been married to each other as opponents for the past 4 years. They've
been married to each other as opponents.
For the NXT Championship, and simply
he was a champion kickboxer before movies.
Certainly bring the best out of
that's nice.
Doesn't that just sum up?
That explains why WWE, put a timeline for him.
An attack of chops and headbutts.
The Mad Dragon truly is unleashed tonight. This is a Mad Dragon, Dragunov who has refused his opportunity at rematches several times against Carmelo Hayes. I think the explanation is that
by the way, I listened to BTS's new album. Is that how you pronounce that? Ariran? Yes, I listened to that, and out of 14 songs, I like 10. I like 10 out of 14, but only 2 are my favorite, and my favorite 2 are Merry Go Round and Please. So if you're curious, you can look those BTS songs up. They're really good of the new album. their covers, like, you know, their main song Swim, it's alright, but it's just too slow for my liking. It has pretty lyrics though, and that's like, you know, that's what really makes a great song, the lyrics, but also it's the beat, because that makes the whole thing memorable.
Championship between Carmelo Hayes and
But I'm like, nah, R&B, slow R&B is not really my type of music.
And then you say to yourself, yeah, what else did you expect?
You know what? It has been a highly respectful rivalry between these two. But what I like about it, they are hitting every shot with a little extra stank. And believe it or not, that's respectful too, because you know the caliber
But
of
tomorrow I'm going to watch the
opponent
BTS
you're
concert.
with.
Probably not in the
I'm gonna
morning
beat
like
this
it
guy.
is
If
live
I'm
on
gonna
Netflix,
lead
but
as
I
the
am going to watch it in the
United States
afternoon.
champion, I have
I don't
to
think
give
there's no
this
harm
guy
in watching it late.
everything I've got, even if I like the guy.
Not like anything extraordinary will happen. It's just a live concert. It's not like it's a talk show or like or anything else.
With Ilya Dragunov, who is giving it everything he's got. And finally, maybe a little breathing room for Carmelo Hayes. And breathing is exactly what that man needs to do right now.
Yeah, the kick giving him just a little bit of separation, gather himself, still down on one knee. Sold out here at the Lenovo Center, home to the NHL's Carolina Hurricanes, and this sellout crowd chant, "Let's go Melo," trying to rally support for the U.S. champion.
Pretty much a 50-50 split in the fan base here. They like both superstars equally.
Especially that roar we heard when Dragunov hit that Constantine special a little earlier. Snap suplex. And right that level has never hit that left shoulder up his Hayes.
And that is one thing historically in this game that has always resonated with the fan base. Any superstar who is willing to throw down at a drop of a hat. Well, both of these superstars exemplify that.
They ever. Slams down Hayes and goes up top to the second rope. That knee just landing across the sternum.
He just pushed him.
Both superstars seemingly slowing down somewhat now.
Really, you don't like slow R&B, you like pop rock metal type music. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm not that much of a fan of metal music. I am a fan of pop and a little bit of rock, but not really rock.
See that head snap.
Metal and rock are really not my styles either.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
I'm lucky I like baby metal. That's a famous J-pop band who specializes in both pop and metal.
Get in position, stretch him out, but Hayes is trying to lock up that arm. John Wade with you in this great scene here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Sold out Lenovo Center. You're watching the United States Championship match.
What's the main event?
Ilya Dragunov, and a few weeks ago, Ilya Dragunov was offered this rematch to go after the title that he once had. He didn't accept it. He said, "I want to earn it."
Main event is probably the Bella Twins and Nia Jax.
This version of Dragunov appears to be the Warrior again.
Well, Melo is a proud champ and wanted to have this rematch with the former champ, the man he beat for the gold. However, Melo might be regretting that now because something has awoken inside of Ilya Dragunov, and this is the absolute best in-ring version of him that you will ever see.
Trying to regain that U.S. title right here, and that right shoulder gets up from Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes is starting to look spent right now, but if he just gets a glimpse of that championship, it might give him a little more fuel to try and get back into this one.
There it is ringside, the U.S. Championship for Carmelo Hayes. This is the 8th defense of that championship. 91 days he has held it. Of course, Ilya Dragunov really set the tone. He had 7 successful defenses in only 63 days. Just when there was a moment of hope for Carmelo Hayes to fight his way back, Dragunov answers, and now up on the shoulders. And Dragunov fights his way out of position.
Well, Dragunov is giving Melo absolutely nothing in this one, but Melo is now starting to take things for himself.
Dirty Diana and into the cover.
3.
Ilya Dragunov by surprise there. Finally a flurry from Carmelo Hayes. And you sense something just changed.
Hayes. Oh, a big uppercut and a chop, and now he looks to regain momentum here.
Well, this is where Melo really has to be innovative and resourceful, because Plan A certainly was not working for the United States champion. Plenty more plans where that came from, and history.
Oh no! That's just like what happened. That's just like what happened with JD McDonough. You gotta be careful with that. You guys can't be launching at the announce table.
Melo perhaps willing to put this one to bed while he still can.
On top of a big swims. You can see how affected he is.
Yeah, that was about as terrible a pin as you could ever pull off, but it was a pin nonetheless. Here's one. To the corner of that steel desk. And then landing once again, but he is body on the line to try and win. And give it any way you can at this point. But Dragunov just about kicking out. A hook right there, but it done it.
That impact on the side of the desk, the risk reward by Carmelo Hayes, and it was risky, and he felt it.
Yeah, and those ribs just took the sting out of that attack from Carmelo Hayes, and Dragunov did not need a second invite. But now with a major spring in his step is the challenger.
Dragunov with the senton flying high. He was that close to getting the U.S. Championship back.
Two absolute fanatics in that ring, putting their body on the line as reckless as they come. That is how important victory and gold is to these two men. Oh, God.
That was fun.
First 48 midair, and then look at this.
Yeah. Oh, ropes. Commercial. This.
The crowd could not appreciate the efforts of Hayes and Dragunov more as they battle for the U.S. Championship here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Wow, what a sequence. A coast-to-coast attempt from Ilya Dragunov, countered with a first 48 midair, countered again by an H-bomb, and a foot on the rope from Carmelo Hayes. That should have been over 4 times in a row in the blink of an eye, but still, it goes on, and what a banger we're getting tonight in Raleigh.
Bringing the best out of each other.
He's under the ropes.
This is what happened moments ago.
It was a coast-to-coast attack. Counter, first 48. He's out right. No, he's not. H-bomb to the jaw. Pin. 1, 2, 3, new jump. Oh, right by Carmelo Hayes.
How he was able to control himself for just that moment to land the H-bomb is remarkable.
Absolutely astounding performance from two men. And I hate one thing here. One of these guys is going to have to lose tonight. And that feels like a crime after the performance they both have put in. Ilya Dragunov just wanting more from his opponent here. Try harder. Any sane human being would just want their opponent to give up. Don't prolong this fight, this agony anymore, but Ilya Dragunov is just built different.
We gotta go.
Once again, those ribs of Carmelo Hayes being attacked with that bare hook. So difficult to break his way out, but got a little breathing room, but a step ahead again is the challenger.
In the bridging.
And I don't know if Ilya Dragunov has ever come across the word fatigue, because he simply just keeps ticking. One absolute dynamo this man must have somewhere inside his body.
He is the ultimate high motor guy.
I got WWE 2K26 yesterday. My brother got it the day before yesterday. He was playing it
Tama's
yesterday.
trying everything he can, but everything he's throwing is just bouncing off Ilya Dragunov. It was like a man possessed in that ring this evening.
Massive jump. You can hear it across most of central North Carolina. Oh, the springboard clothesline.
Like a puma leaping off the ropes.
This has been a thriller. The United States Championship. Carmelo Hayes defending against the former champion, Ilya Dragunov. I mean, the sequence we saw moments ago with the midair first 48 countered by the H-bomb.
What's up from the Shy? Yeah, you live in Chi-Town. That's great for you.
DDT onto the apron, but instead, Dragunov with a counterattack.
Yeah, two men putting in an A-plus performance.
Speaking of Chicago, I can't wait for the Shy to come back. I'm excited for it. I know they're still filming it, but we probably won't see it till summer. Highly recommended. It's a very good black drama.
Look at the face of Dragunov. You know, he draws upon all the inspiration from his mother, who courageously moved with him as a young boy.
Yeah, better than Empire.
Found a way to survive. Dragunov
At least it's better when. At least it's been doing a great job of being like, you know, the second Empire.
Freakish level of focus here from Ilya Dragunov, who has not relented since the opening battle. Carmelo Hayes is living dangerously here.
Look at this scene here in Raleigh.
What a reversal!
Incredible counter to retain. And the mad dragon.
I have to check it out. There's seven seasons or six. I'm not sure. I think there's 7, but they're working on their final season 8 now. But the Shy represents, like, you know, the dark side of Chicago, where gang violence and, you know, drug use and you know, all that junk come into play. But I love the characters on there. It's a little bittersweet now because most of them left because most of the cast got bigger roles in bigger stuff.
Best version of Hayes, and he's getting it.
Well, they're getting the best version of each other.
They're hitting each other so hard that they're generating momentum.
So Randy was arguing with someone backstage. Yeah, it was Matt Cardona. He attacked him. How's Smackdown going? It's going fine. It's pretty interesting. I think like the most surprising thing was Damian Priest and R-Truth winning. Honestly, everything else is just normal stuff. Since when will Ilya Dragunov have a match where he doesn't bleed to the mouth? Because it seems like every match Ilya Dragunov's in, he bleeds from his mouth.
Mad Dragon has set his sight
again.
48 midair. To retain. No.
This is taking forever. That kind of makes you think, like, you know, Nia Jackson, Lash Legends match with the Bellatons probably won't be that important.
Able to get out of the way is Dragunov. There it is! Torpedo Moscow! A doubling down on it! He's going for the power bomb. He knows he needs something extra. Sunset flip! Sunset flip!
You did it! Carmelo.
He Montez.
They need to go and make a second United States Championship because Ilya Dragunov absolutely deserved that title tonight. But Sony Carmelo Hayes, that was tense all around. Bravo, both men. Wow.
That was awesome.
Ilya.
Just awesome. Hayes and Dragunov cannot get enough of these two.
Anyways, congratulations, boy. Y'all the tag team champions.
Appreciate that. Hey, man, hit us up later. We're going to go out and have a few take it easies. Just come chill.
See y'all later. All right, it's weapon time.
It's weapon time.
I'm so sorry for last week, man. Please forgive me. Listen, don't worry about me, brother. Can I be honest? I'm worried about you. I know what it's like to be a bad guy, man. Just listen to me. I know what it's like to be judged for the worst version of ourselves. I know what it's like to be judged for the worst decision I've ever made. You know what that feels like too, so I'm not here to judge you. I'm just wondering if you still remember how much you mean around this place. Every single week in these hallways, I see it in their eyes. You light this place up, and this is the same hallways they used to be afraid of. But you did the work to change that. You became a better person. You became a better man. And I just don't understand why you're fighting so hard to go back to being a version of yourself you've already beat. Don't let that monster in. I don't even think I know this version of you, man. I know a whole different version of you, dude. I know a dude that's full of love. I know a great human. I know a dude that changed this business by himself. And I'm not talking about the wrestler. I'm talking about the husband. I'm talking about the father. And I'm talking about the man. You're a beautiful soul, Raven. That's the man I know. That's the man that had my back in SummerSlam. That dude that did that thing to Cody last week, I don't know that guy, man. I don't know if it's the voices in your head. I don't know if it's somebody in your ear. But I know the real Raven. And the real Raven knows money comes and goes. Titles come and go. But family, friends, and those that ride with you, and that's forever. Life's not about what you do.
Yeah, who's that behind Randy? I just wanted to see.
Charlie, what am I supposed to do? Like with Cardona earlier, like I know I was on the line, but how do I fix that? How do I even begin? That's step one, baby. That's where we start. We'll start there and we can deal with the Cody thing later. Now, we've all known Cardona forever, man. It's gonna be hard. Go find Cardona and do the right thing. We'll start there. All right. I hear you. I love you, man. I know you do now. I'll love you right back.
Oh dear.
Thank you, Joe.
Kid, are you there? They're out of sync. You stupid Titantron people. Feeling emotion, get some the antidote emotion. You want something, no one can stop it. I'm in the fire, yeah, I'm the topic.
Hit, calling out Jelly Roll next.
They call me mad, I say it was kind. Occasion no redesign. I don't know what that part is. are looking to make a return soon, but I don't know when soon is. But that might be who the next return would be. Of course he won't, but or maybe he will, but it'll be a very bipolar Randy. That would be pretty good to me if it was a bipolar version of Randy. Be good one minute, you be good next minute, and then you be totally heartless the next.
Something to say, Paul? I see you got a microphone in your hand there.
And then it happens. Holy shit. Michael Cole. That'll be an interesting gimmick for Randy to keep people invested. I mean, I don't think that's a nice, idea, but I don't think it's really the case. I think he's just, saying he's lying to Jelly Roll, and he'll be back to his heartless self once he's taken care of.
That we could be talking about for years and years, and there it is. To see those two titans, those two names. This is for WrestleMania. It is coming our way. And Wade, the tail of the tape doesn't get better than those numbers.
Oh, God. Two of the biggest behemoth powerhouses we have ever seen in this industry. One with 20-plus years at the top in the fight game under his belt. One relatively fresh. Is the future now? Count over 30. Pete Brock Lesnar. We will find out at WrestleMania in Las Vegas.
Yeah, you're reading that correct when you see 56-inch chest on Lesnar. Those for the Crows like Nickelback is the official theme song of WrestleMania 42. Available now wherever music is sold for a stream. Those for the Crows, Nickelback. Wilson.
Jelly Roll! Jelly Roll, you crossed the line last week. You started this fight, so tonight I finish it. Because where I come from, if you cause a problem, we settle it
like men. So get your ass out here.
Smash trying to get there two-way walk in with a purpose. Let's not forget Jelly Roll for a huge haymaker at Ken Wilson last week. A haymaker that missed, but called the miss right on the jaw. And probably Ken Wilson wants no part of that despite calling out Jelly Roll. And Jelly Roll is here to fight.
Come on. I tell you what, Ken Wilson, if this is what you wanted, this is what you get. I don't know what you thought you wanted to get when you called me out, boy, but we finna fight right here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Somebody get a referee and ready to play the bell.
Plus is right now. Oh, we get it.
Whoa, 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 Jenny. Once again, the bravado, the ego, is maybe 2 steps ahead of the brain. I said we settle this like civilized gentlemen. I don't fight with my fists. I fight with my words.
Be the bigger man. I like
Toxic.
it. Go give me a flannel shirt.
Do what? Did I hear you right? Did you call me? This is getting weird, man. Did you bring me all the way to Raleigh to have a rap battle with you? I mean, hold on. Don't get me wrong. I think you're a decent dancer, but you ain't no rapper.
Jelly, don't you dare compare me to a rapper. I am so much better than them and so much better than you. No rap battle tonight. Tonight we have slam poetry.
Ma, he wrote. You wrote a book.
Jelly, you can talk all you want, but you've got no class. Just a couple of ugly face tattoos and a criminal past. Hey, but well done on losing that weight and looking so damn thin. All I see is a melted blob of skin. You're fat-phobic. You're toxic. I might even call you a jerk. But hey, at least we got proof Ozempic does work.
Oh. That's what he took.
I got more. Jelly.
That's what he took to lose weight, so.
But to me, it's a little bit silly. Hey, congrats on losing 300 pounds. Maybe now you can see your little Willie.
That was pretty good. I didn't bring a little book or nothing, but I might have a little something for you. Oh, Mr. Ken Wilson came in and tried to destroy me, but I don't have to see my Willie. Your mother sees it for me.
You're like, don't break character now.
Original, y'all. Hey, Jelly's really fat. Your mother could have told you that. I put my belly on her back.
This is disgusting.
That sounds awesome. That's a beautiful sound.
Oh, that's caught him a cheap shot from behind.
Oh, that could have gone longer.
Oh, God, Ken Wilson just unloading
Jelly roll and Fred Wilson has snapped. He wanted the poetry slam. He couldn't handle it. Oh! He's laying out jelly roll after that big splash. And now going up top to the top rope. Kip Wilson. Oh! The flying corkscrew elbow. Wow, dude. Absolute beauty.
Kill Wilson, baby. No one can stop it. I'm in the fight. Yeah, I'm the topic.
You do not have to keep reminding me, okay? I am aware of the outcome of that match. You didn't get the job done. Now, Tiffany thinks she can disrespect me. So next week, I'll put her in her place. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that I'm sorry.
Oh, trouble in paradise, ladies. Well, you know how the old saying goes. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Tiffany, let's all work together and we can go.
I don't need any help from you.
Okay, that was rude. I'm actually going to disrespect and it's really.
Oh, I like that. Irresistible Forces Women's Tag Team Championship match next.
They just rolled her away. I know for a fact Nia Jackson's wore that bodysuit before, and I admit it's a little nice, but it's not at the same time. I remember distinctly saying it was good color-wise, but just the way it's formed, not really.
Raw, Monday 8 Eastern 5 Pacific, only on Netflix.
No, thank you.
The candy on top of the counter, the butterfingers right there on the counter.
Maybe some fell out when I gave it to you. show so far.
I don't know what kind of
It's
sad
good.
show you're running here, dog, but I want the smoke with Kit Wilson, and I want it ASAP.
You want Kit Wilson?
I want.
How about next week?
Pittsburgh,
Kit Wilson 1-on-1. You got it.
Pittsburgh, I'll be there, Nick.
Indiana.
Well, I love that.
Yeah, only in the country places he could
Meanwhile,
have.
right now, we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions in the ring. Nia and Lash, the irresistible forces. They are...
The outfit that makes it look nice and then...
Yeah, it wasn't one of my favorites when she wore it anyway. I think she wore that at Survivor Series. Whoa, that's a nice outfit, Brie. I love those pants.
They are WWE Hall of Famers, Nikki and Brie, the Bella Twins.
I'm feeling a little
My
magic.
spring vacation for a whole week until 30th of
The Hall
March.
of
That's
Famers
great.
have gotten their way right into the mix, and a title shot is in front of them now.
Incredibly, given how long this tag team has been together, how they are the
You're supposed to flip over.
women's tag team.
Bree, you forgot that you're supposed to flip into the ring? Yeah, but Nikki does it, but Bree probably forgot that she does that. No, she could do it.
That's right. That's unique to this matchup here that the Bella Twins haven't competed together since 2018. Trying to get off to a fast start here. And these championships, the WWE
They only got 15 minutes, so let's see how much they could do.
2019, so that's unique to their Hall of Fame resume to be absent something like that. But here's the opportunity right here in North Carolina.
Yeah, so this is another defense of the gold, same as last week for the Irresistible Forces. They defended against Flair and Bliss, and the Bellas were ringside now. The Bellas got drawn into the action, causing the disqualification and effectively costing Flair and Bliss their opportunity, which I'm sure did not sit well with competitors like Flair and Bliss that are actually invited to come down and watch this firsthand by the Bellas. However, they don't as yet seem to have taken them on.
Was Cody there? No, he wasn't here. But why would he be after that attack?
That was interesting last week when you had Charlotte and Alexa seemingly potentially closing in on the championship against the Irresistible Forces when things went south with the Bellas entering the fray, and then in the end, Nia Jackson, that leg drop on Nikki Bella.
Such a competitive division, and it just shows you it's been years and years since the Bellas last tagged up, even probably 7 or 8 years, and Brie Bella especially, that's the one in the long pants for those who aren't quite sure, understandably. Brie Bella only competed at the Royal Rumble, and then this is effectively her first match back, and it is a championship match, and wait a second.
Yes! I love it!
Commercial.
Very good, Michael. That is so cool.
Distraction, that was from the Bellas.
Yes.
And Lash Legend takes advantage as Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair make their way towards the ring.
That's right.
Well, it cost them their opportunity anyway, so. But I like Lash Legend's outfit because it looks like it reminds me of Natalia's old outfits, but instead she had added a little bit of silver in it, which is not a bad color.
Of the arrival of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
Which is not a bad color if you make that the main color. If it was probably on the sides or something, then I probably wouldn't like it that much.
Championships too, and now taking a close eye. What an entrance! Major distraction, and it may have cost the Bellas here because they were in control until that music
Favorite
of
candy?
Charlotte
I don't have
Flair
a favorite candy really.
Comes a little payback after last week.
Now
I
out
like
on the
lots
floor,
of candies.
Nia Jax.
Candies depend on your mood. They don't depend on how you feel about them.
Very little.
And right now I wanted something fruity and chewy, so I chose Jolly Rancher cheese.
She smashes her, brings in the chairs of Bliss and Flair.
Listen, Flair, far from impressed with that. It's kind of the reverse of what happened last week when they got thrown into the Bella Twins. Well, we know where that led.
Back in the ring is Nia getting the best of Nikki.
Is there a hotter division here on SmackDown than this women's tag division over the past 18 months or so? Every woman who is anyone has wanted a piece of it. No, not slowing down at all.
Brutality of Lash Legend as Nia just holds Nikki like prey and then slams her down and right back to business as Legend.
Legend has all the physical talents and attributes anybody could ever
Sheldon
want.
Benjamin, he's fine. He's
Is
shedding
that
he's shedding his shell.
Student, and she listens to the mentor, the veteran.
Yeah, so that's how healthy he is.
That's why they hold the goal. That's what you
Or how fat he's getting.
can explode them. Well, the Bellas are going to give it a real college try here.
Nikki desperate to get to her twin sister.
Inches away, but it must have felt like a million miles with the power of Lash Legend throwing your
Did your mom
flame
end up
across the
getting
ring
sick
with ease.
from us? No, surprisingly not yet.
The Flair and Bliss are insisting they have next to whoever wins the gold tonight.
But I know one thing, I am totally cured, and I still may be phlegmy, but this will clear up in a few days. And it landed right on top too.
Put away Nikki Bella that easily. She's a Hall of Famer for a reason, and she's showing you exactly why right now.
Smart move by Nikki. The Bella Twins, the Hall of Famers,
Stupid loose hair.
and battling for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship here against the irresistible forces. And here is Bray. Missile drop kick against Nia Jax.
Just about connecting there. And we are going into Bray mode.
And there it is, with the Bray mode knee.
Absolute bullseye. And Nia Jax is now rocked.
No, Nia. Bray looking for the exit.
Thanks.
Bad position to be in, but quick to move out of the way is Bray.
If you can't match the power of Nia Jax, you better be nimble. And Bray Bella was as nimble as they come there. Here we go, Joe.
Say it with her. The yes kick's getting the best of Nia Jax.
So much momentum now for Bray Bella.
Oh, Lash Legend was looking for that big pump kick, but instead, she is denied. Oh no. Pop-up headbutt from Nia Jax.
Recovering nicely there is Bray Bella. Desperate tag there to twin sister Nikki.
Here goes Nikki. Cross body takes out irresistible forces to the floor.
Putting it all on the line tonight in pursuit of tag gold. And of course, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss at ringside looking out. They had their opportunity blown.
You think
last
Shelton
week.
Benjamin will outlive
Now they're
everyone?
insisting
Well,
they're getting the winner of
sea
this
turtles
one.
can live over 100+ years, so I have no doubt that a regular reptile can live just as much.
And now Nia Jax with Nikki in such a compromised
But my
position.
brother,
Lash
Bearded
Legend
Dragon, lived
tags in
up
and
to
the champions
7 to 8 years. So.
Samoan Draw landing flush in the middle of the ring, and there's nowhere
Hey,
to
you're
hide
new
now,
here.
Nikki.
I don't do that.
Legend with the splash. And coming in and making the save is Bray.
Well, saving the day there, and it had to be. Oh, wow.
A buster.
That connected.
Just when they had to have it to turn things around and driving her back right into the corner of the apron is Nia.
Locked in the center of the ring now.
Nikki with the fearless lock on Lash.
Oh, God. Oh!
Charlotte Flair denying Nia as they are rolling on the floor and a big kick.
triple threat. Triple threat. We're gonna have a triple threat.
with the gold, and this one's gone south in a hurry. Oh, wow! Flair just driving Nikki into the apron. Remember what happened a week ago, Wade? Well, the Palace irate that their chance has been
6-woman tag
blown out
match.
by Charlotte Flair, who, to be fair, was trying to protect the Palace there, but inadvertently got them disqualified, just like last week in reverse. And last week's challenges and this week's challenges are blowing down.
Might get flagged if I show the screen. Thank you, somebody who knows why.
Jackson and Lash Legend are back up in the ring. The chance in the two
I think this promo segment by Randy Orton is a tease. He might change his theme music in 42. Oh God, no.
Perfection tonight were the tag champs, waiting for the other two teams to burn each other out and then come along and pick the bones.
Charlotte unsteady on her feet as she goes down.
You're pretty, Lash Legend. You're still pretty.
Squashing time now, Joe.
Oh no. Legend just ragdolling Charlotte and now teeing her up as Nia Jax has her in the Tonga. A leg drop as she was set up by Lash Legend.
You know, Charlotte's outfit kind of reminds me of what the kind of outfits that Caitlyn used to wear. I miss Caitlyn so much. I wish she could come back and fight AJ.
Irresistible forces
for back-to-back weeks.
The phone, okay.
I'm glad I picked up. You're right. I'm gonna go to the ring right now, and I'm gonna fix it. Oh.
Shit.
Who is that on the phone? Who is that on the phone Randy Orton has been speaking to? Good God here, who's on right now? Well, Randy Orton just declared he's going to the ring now, so let's see what he's going to say. Melina was live today signing autographs. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like Melina too. I wish she could come back, but it's not really the same if M and M aren't M and M are not them. There. It is. She shows that she's slowly bending it, but it still hurts. WWE trying to. Shut up, mommy. Netflix, no TV, no money. Then go in the link provided in the description so you can watch it. It's not my problem if you don't want to watch me. I'm not an access to watch WWE for free. You you either watch me commentate on it or go watch the link in the description provided. So you can watch it without me. Technically Spanish people descend from Native Americans, so I guess yes. Theme music since 2008. Yes. Some things don't have to change. Why do you think John Cena never changed his music? And he went heel. He had a good opportunity to change it.
Then Sunday night 2, the first hour will be live on ESPN. Now full coverage of both nights will be on the ESPN app with ESPN Unlimited. It is WrestleMania for the first time ever on ESPN. Been a wild night here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and next week is shaping up to be an outstanding card in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Let's show you what is coming your way. Just moments ago, we saw Jelly Roll and Kit Wilson having a poetry slam in the ring. And now general manager Nick Aldis said, we don't need poetry, you can just fight.
You have
Wilson
specific
against
tribes,
Jelly
that's
Roll
all.
next week.
I'm not a Native American. I'm just saying that Spanish people in general come from Native American bloodline, so that makes us partial.
Tiffany Stratton on Smackdown in Pittsburgh. In the last 2 weeks, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship has been on the line.
Even Italians descend from Spanish people too.
So the top contenders are now going to face off. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair against the Bella Twins next week. Smackdown in Pittsburgh.
Twice in one night. What have you got to say for yourself now?
This road to WrestleMania Sunday. Sharp turn because of that man. So violent, dangerous, very sharp turn.
Mom, would you just...
Right a week ago.
I'll tell you this, Joe, there is a look of the face around the altar that shows a hint of guilt. What was it you said on the fight for that mystery caller? I made an error. Let me go fix it. There was almost
you can't help yourself.
The fight broke up with his old friend Joey earlier, so
An acknowledgement that perhaps he went a little too far.
come on, it was a long ball for a rookie, Joe, but I appreciate your diplomacy. And this is the Randy Orton of old, but
he is basically being bipolar this time around.
Apology to Cody Rhodes, who God knows what state he's in right now.
There has to be a trigger though. What's the safe word?
Everybody reacting to what they saw.
Randy Orton has to have a safe word.
Stop. Don't say stop, but it didn't go. So you see.
Out of my business. You wouldn't understand.
Of course, Randy has explained anything can happen when you hear those voices in his head. And he said earlier tonight, Cody lifted the burden and said, I want the best version of you. I want that version of you. But perhaps some regret the phone call we were able to drop in on moments ago. We will hear from him. 4 weeks away from striking these poses in Vegas at WrestleMania 42. When he will fight for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Hey, talk to me.
I don't know what to think right now.
They tell me please talk to me. Again.
Hey.
Okay, so
bipolar.
I've got an apology that I need to make to each and every one of you, but more importantly, I've got an apology that I need to give to Matt Cardona. So Matt, please, if you would be so kind, come out to the ring. I want to do this in front of everybody.
You are gonna get
He's gonna get blooded up too.
You are gonna get
Matt
blooded up.
Matt Cardona's gonna get a razor blade and blade his head.
Well, Cardona echoed the outrage of the entire locker room earlier when he stood up to order, gave him a piece of his mind. I think most people in the locker room were probably
I'm sure Chelsea Green is more than happy to share a wheelchair with you, though.
Would have the cojones to actually step to Randy Orton in the previous frame of mind that Randy was in.
A long-time veteran who's seen everything and was greatly affected like we all were.
That chair is on the floor, buddy.
Man, I've been out of my head the last few weeks. I am legitimately sorry. Matt, I think action figures are cool. Hell, I play video games. I'm so sorry for how I treated you back there. We go way back. I've known you for 20 years.
Which is why it still hurt me more.
I am sorry. And I've got an apology I gotta make to Cody next week.
I'm sorry what's about to happen.
Tonight, but I am sorry. Matt, will you forgive me?
I'm gonna beat your ass.
Sorry for what's about to happen.
Serious, buddy. No. He is. There you go. You messed it up. Okay.
Push away.
There you go.
That's his first
Leave it at that.
There goes the chair. I said the chair. Didn't I tell you the detail?
It's like an action replay of last week.
An instant replay.
It's just an assault.
Brings Cardona out. To now, oh no, he's going back to the steel steps.
And nobody's coming out to help. Unsurprisingly, baby. Finally. Jesus
Security officials getting down to the situation.
Don't tell a crazy person to.
You want some crazy ass to beat up some. I know that you can hear the boys better.
The switch up. Watch the switch up.
Watch the funny thing. Think about Wrestle 90.
So Reggie's not in control of himself. He's just beating him down again. The Voice is in full control of the body of Randy Orton and the victim here.
Well, a broken arm is better than. Well, is it better? I'm just asking because our stitches.
Yeah, no.
Our stitches.
Somebody bought a ticket came out.
Our stitches better than broken bones.
Bam! It's the bam!
Against Cody Rhodes last week.
And roller coaster. Bam!
Randy Orton needs a lot of help. That much is apparent.
Bam!
This is nothing compared to the. This ain't nothing compared to. You people are.
No, not
You people are masochists.
He's haywire. Don't let him go haywire.
What the heck? Drew McIntyre and that. Oh dear. You idiots, why would you leave him alone with... Why would you leave him... Why would you leave him alone with Matt Cardona? And also, that's the top of a billboard. That's the top of the billboard. Outside. What's at the bottom of that? What's at the bottom of that?
It's right there. Y'all got little mattresses there. You know that.
I don't.
Yeah, I do.
Where does that lead? Where does that lead?
How did they get in there? If they can't even get in there.
There has to be a door outside to there.
Somewhere. How did they get in? They can't even get in. Look at all that fence.
The camera guy should have climbed on top of that heater.
It's a fence, but
No, but there was a what you call it, a heating fan there, so he should have climbed on top of that. Oh, that's the kind of cameraman I would have been. I would have been like, let me climb over that. Okay, can I have the remote now?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I just want to.
He's so cute. Look at that little smile. He's so cute.
Yes.
Got a cute little smile.
Lower that. But that's the end of that. And like I said, what Randy Orton did to Matt Cardona was nothing compared to Cody Rhodes. But you answer me this: what's better, a broken arm or stitches on your face? Honestly, stitches on the head are what you call it, even worse thing than any other body parts. Like, if it was on the top of my head, fine, but if it was, like, on my face, I probably would be, like, hating myself all the time because just having a huge scar on your face like that is just no. So that would be torture for me. But that's the end of the show, and it wasn't that bad. The most, like, you know, unexpected thing was really R-Truth and Damian Priest winning, but it was a pleasant surprise. It's not a negative surprise at all. But I really didn't think nothing of their tag team. But I'm glad that what you call a Tama said just give the lantern back, because yes, it is useless now that they don't have those titles. But he's so obsessed and stuff. And they'll basically watch Solo Sikoa go into insanity, like, you know, for the next couple of weeks, and then after that, they'll just leave his ass and then be on their own, like they should have been all along. But hey, it's better late than never, I guess, because that's how WWE logic works, apparently. Stitches or broken bones, it's all the same at the end of the day. I wouldn't know because I have neither, but I wouldn't be willing to find out anyway, so that's the end of that. But that's all for wrestling. I'm gonna go to bed and relax now, so because I'm debating still if I want to get up early to watch the concert, the BTS concert, but I probably won't. If anything, I'll just stick to my plan of watching it in the afternoon when I come out of, you know, babysitting. But I can't wait to watch that concert tomorrow. It'll be nice to see BTS perform, and it's the first time they'll do it live. I'm just sad that RM got injured in the ankle during rehearsal, so he's not going to be dancing as much. But this isn't the first time that this happened. It happened with Suga. Or not Suga, I think, yeah, it was Suga because he had a broken finger, that's why. So that's the whole deal why he had to sit down the whole performance. But that's all fine and dandy. I get to see my boys again, and it's fine. It was a pretty good ending of Smackdown, yes, but I want to know, like, you know, what was at the bottom of that billboard structure, whatever that was, because of course I know they're fine, but I am curious to know what's at the bottom of that. Remember that time Rey Mysterio fell off of the, you know, the headquarters building, and that wasn't real. But everyone thought, like, you know, Rey Mysterio died and everything, but no. Good times. That's just what I instantly thought of when I saw that. But it's all good. So that's all for this live stream. Knockin Chu Out Instagram and Discord in the description below. I'm on hiatus until further notice, but follow them anyway. And my donation links, Ko-Fi, Cashapp, in the description below too. Any and all donations are accepted and appreciated. Thanks. And as always, the link to the wrestling server is in the description. Also, it's for today's show only, so if you want to watch something else from another wrestling company, TNA, Honor of Glory, AEW, AAA, Professional Japanese, click the home watermark and you'll have the whole access to what's on and what's upcoming. So you can see anything you want. Bookmark it if you don't have live TV or streaming services like I do sometimes. So Randy Orton was talking to someone on the phone. Who do you think it is? I don't know, because there's no clues to tell us who. We're bound to see it soon, because we only got a couple weeks left. So just hang in there. We'll pull the puzzle. We'll fit the pieces together soon enough. So that's all for now. So I shall see you on Monday on Raw. So be safe and remember to with idle energy. Bye.